WILO Wild.
Welcome back to WILO Wild Radio, your best place for new and interesting music straight from Thornsmith. I hear there's some quite bad traffic today in and around Thornsmith, so while you're in the car, keep your eyes on the road and ears on these tunes, and we will keep you company.
Yo, thank you so much for the gifted subs. Welcome, gang. Looks like some people are in ad jail for one more minute, so I'll be here soon. Woo! And welcome to the stream. Hello, everybody from Boone. Any of you who stuck around, thanks for coming over on the raid. I hope you guys got a good stream. Let's get something chill in the background. Let's get chill, guys. How about this? Yeah. I don't know. Zelda music's kind of a time bomb. Because you're like, yeah, it's nice, it's soothing, you know. We know it, we love it. And then eventually you start to get distracted by it. I have seen Noko. Bro, that's the frame for me. They're putting out the new Warframe that's coming out in October is named Noko, and it's literally just a mushroom. It's just a weird little mushroom guy, and he shoots spores at people. I love it. I'm a simple man. I love it. I can't wait. He is a fun guy, yeah. Hold on, my dog is being naughty. She's like, ugh, but I want to chew on plastic. What that dog doing? She's well, she's in the office with me, and we couldn't do a walk this morning. We're gonna have to do one later. And so she's ready to dig to a new home. She can't believe the audacity. It's been pacing, it's been harumphing, it's been barking. Like, I'm sorry, do you not love me anymore? I'm sorry, I thought I was part of this family, but clearly not. I know, my poor baby. She looks at me and all she sees is hate. Oh, Bubba, she's even walking away. Like, don't talk about me. You haven't earned the right. Get my name out of your mouth. My poor dog. I will take her later in between this and Geekenders. Take her for a little WALK. Do you ever feel like, I think this is, the Venn diagram of dog stuff and child stuff is pretty big. I think if you have kids and you get offended by someone saying, oh, my dog does that, you haven't seen the diagram, even in your mind. Like, it doesn't take that long to see the crossover, you know? One of them is eventually spelling out the word doesn't work anymore. Like, I'm pretty careful to not say the W word around Peach. So I've started saying WALK a lot. And she started paying attention when I say WALK now. And I'm like, oh no, now it means the same thing as the W word, you know? That happens with kids. That happens with kids too. They're like, well, I do have a brain that can make connections. I've done that. I'm smart. I'm smart. This shit, wet, squishy, it works. This shit up here in my head. You can't see what my hands are doing. You can't see what my hands are doing. The limits of these arms. Rotating code phrase. Hello, welcome. Welcome back. Thank you so much. Yeah, we had the first observe. A shout out to the 2,000 frogs that got dropped. We had the first frog apocalypse. We were close to 7,500 for a while there. And then we had a tiny drop, and now we've had a big drop. I know we've had a big drop. We're just under 5K, so the sub goal has been adjusted. I'm not delusional. Like, I'll just leave it at 7K. Surely, surely somebody will crank it out. Our subs frogs now. No, so things got weird. Things got weird because the alert that I started using, because we couldn't get any freaking alerts to work. The alerts that we started using during the subathon are the little frogs running across the screen, and they're so cute and I love them. I wouldn't say that y'all are frogs, but that's kind of what's happened. I don't know. I was saying that I think it would be cute to go to the person who made the frog alerts or somebody who can make something similar and say, hi, I want a oh, hello, welcome back. I want a version of this, but it alternates like frogs, weird little mushroom people, and cats. Or little cats with mushroom caps. That's the ideal. Hello, welcome back. Thank you. And then we could still use the frogs for like bits because we've got the little frog that runs across with a coin, which I think is very cute. No, I am a rave frog. And then some of y'all are really attached to the rave frogs. Beach. Baby. Not like this. Peach. Not like this, man. He's like, what if I eat your door? That's some husky behavior. We're not huskies, Peach. We're not huskies. We're not destroying tile floors. We're not doing this today. Come on, man. She's like, you don't know who I am. You know nothing about me. I'm calling protective services. She wants fiber. What? Did you see the sledding game? You play as a frog making sledding tricks? What? That sounds great. You know, anybody else get ready to raise your hand? Anybody else absolutely love SSX Tricky? Did anybody else get so obsessed with that game when it came out? Bro, my brother and I were like, we have to unlock everything. We loved that game so much. Oh my gosh. Well, we got 1080, which was a N64 game, I think. Was SSX Tricky N64 too? We got 1080, and that was like a serious snowboarding game, right? Like it felt good to play, and it felt good to do cool tricks, but like it was pretty serious. And then we got SSX Tricky, and I was like, now we're talking. Who are all these fucking weirdos? Who are all these weirdos on snowboards? Now we're talking. This is before my time stuff. Oh no. It's okay. You're still invited. It's all right. I love SSX 3. Does that count? Sure. I never played any of the other SSX games. Only SSX Tricky. Hi. Do you want to leave? Is this painful? Hi. Do you want to leave? Do you think you can chill or not really? Is it too hard? Is it too hard? Do you just want to chase chickens outside? He says there's nothing to chase up here. Mama. Mama. Where is Hercules? He makes the funniest noises when I chase him, please. Bark. One more time? One more bark? Bark? Oh my God. She won't give me a damn thing today. She won't give me a damn thing today. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. Come here. I return. Yes, we were just talking about the new Warframe. Noko. Gonna be good. I may be doing another Warframe deal in a bit. And originally I was like, hey, can I get that new Caliban set as part of the deal? Because I love Caliban main. And now I'm like, should I retract that? Should I say, you know what, never mind, actually. Give me the shroom. Give me that guy, points. Right? He should be here. Looks in my arms. Pretends to hold a baby. He should be here in my arms. Why not both? I don't want to be greedy. Let's not get too greedy, guys. And the Emmett Silk Devil frame. Oh my God. My friend Shalane messaged me and was like, did you hear that they got the voice actor for Emmett Selk to do a voice in Warframe? And he's a fucky devil man. I was like, God damn it! Fine. Why not? Of course. It's fine. No, it's good. I love that game. I love that game. I'm happy. It's good. And then, guys, this is definitely relatable, okay? This is relatable, I think. I needed to wash something in the laundry. Hello, welcome back. Thank you so much. I needed to wash something. I needed to get it washed, right? Went into the laundry room. It was already washed. It was in the dryer. I was like, what? What? Past me? Looks in the mirror, touches the mirror fondly. Who did this? Who did this? Oh my gosh, that's so great. Past me, Dub. For real. She's so relatable, guys. Guys, have you ever? I'm just like you. With more spores. One of the few things I bought was the Ember heirloom. You're not alone. Let's be real here. Screw laundry. It's honestly the worst chore. I don't mind it when I'm on top of it, you know? When I'm like, yeah, throw in a load, get the load done, you know, fold it when I have a minute, whatever. You know, Sam wakes up, grabs whatever is dirty, throws it in. You know, when we're in a good rhythm with it, I honestly don't mind laundry. The problem is, all it takes is a day of being like, man, fuck the laundry. It takes a day, it feels like. And we're not like a constantly putting on new clothes family, right? Like, I've worn the same hood. Sorry, peek behind the curtain. I've worn the same hoodie all week, right? Like, where is it all coming from? I hate it. It takes 3 days to make up for the one day where the routine goes wrong. Yeah, why is that? Why is that? It happens with dishes too. And in my mind, if I need to make an effort to catch up with something that slipped, I put the effort into dishes because it's like a health hazard to just have dishes everywhere. How bad the laundry is vastly depends on what kind of equipment you have. Washer, dryer, lack of either makes a change big time. Yeah. I've lived with such a wide variety. I've had no washer and dryer. I've had just a washer. I've had a dual washer dryer. I've had a gigantic washer and a gigantic dryer when we lived in LA. The washer dryer we had in LA, I still daydream about. You could fit anything in there, man. And we now have both a washer and a dryer, but they're pretty small so that they could fit into the laundry room like area. Yeah, and no matter my situation, I always felt like I was drowning in clothes. So it's definitely a mental issue. It's definitely a mental issue. Yeah. You can push the dishes, do a whole big load at once. But if you're behind on laundry, have one load going and then it needs a long time to dry. Yes. It takes forever for clothes to dry. Air drying, it takes forever. In the dryer, it takes forever. I maintain that dryers are different here from America. And it's probably for a good reason. But like, the dryers in America, you put that shit on for 1 hour, that stuff is dry, bone dry. Hello, welcome back. Thank you so much. Bone dry, dude. Here, if I'm using the dryer, that shit needs to be in there for 4 hours. That shit has to be in there for 4 hours to get done. There's more humidity here. Yes. I guess that could be part of it. My mom had her first 3-month checkup after removal of her endometrial cancer. We have no signs of it. Still have a few other things she needs to get treated, but one victory at a time. That's a huge victory. Congrats to your fam. That's wonderful. What good news. Oh my gosh. The things Duke misses about us now includes dryers. Well, yeah, always. It always has. It always has. Yeah, man. Put me in a room with a minivan sized washer dryer system that Midwestern families have. Leave me in that room for a day and I will have all my shit clean. I swear by having a small dehumidifier in one room at all times. I have been thinking about dehumidifiers and also air purifiers. My mom is going to be visiting, I think, in like 2 months, which is awesome. She's never been to the farm. I'm so excited for her to visit. But she's very allergic to a lot of things, and we have a lot of things here. We're surrounded by fields. We have millions of animals, right? And I was saying to Sam, we just need to make sure without a shadow of a doubt that the bedroom she's in is clean, that she has like a place she can go if she's not feeling well, you know? And worst comes to worst, we can put her in a hotel, but you know, it would be nice if she could stay with us. So I was like, I need to get an air purifier for that bedroom. I know. Yeah. Keep in mind, when her allergies and things were at their worst, when she was getting sinus headaches all the time, was when my family moved to the farm in Oregon. And I was like, huh? What do you mean? Like, there are full months where my mom is like scared to leave, like go outside because everybody's mowing and there's just pollen and dust and shit in the air. Like, it's a lot better now. She's actually, I think her allergies are a lot more manageable now that she's older for whatever reason. You know, our bodies like do a full system overhaul every few years, don't they? I had the 1-2 combo, allergies and asthma. Yeah, same for my mom. So she's always had like kind of a fear of situations where she thinks she could have trouble breathing. Like, I have never ever seen her put her head in the water. And I'm sure that's like a fear of drowning, like fear of not breathing thing, you know? Lots of people in chat saying they love their air purifier. Okay. That's good. Yeah, here's my plan, right? Get a couple air purifiers and get like a good robot vac. Maybe a robot vac mop, although those are so expensive. Blah, blah, blah. But if we had a little thingus that was like the hair, the dirt, the nasty, I will pick it up once a day, twice a day. How often do you need it? That would just, I think, help a ton. I just don't want one of the millions of animals to get obsessed with it in an aggressive. Dude, if one of the chickens is like, what the fuck is this thing? And starts like pecking at it, I'll be so upset. I also don't want it to turn on and scare my dog and have her just follow it around barking. But we won't know. We won't know what issues like that exist until it's in the house, you know? Oh my God, there's a turkey coming up here. Don't come in here, please. Cindy's great. Yeah, she made a full recovery. My robot vacuum's name is Jeeves. I gotta put eyeballs on it. Man, it's such an easy joke, but I adore it. Anybody who puts eyeballs on their robot vac, I'm like, yes. Give that man a personality. I love it. I love that the RoboVac / mop can go under the couch. It's never dirty under there now. I have been pushing for a couch situation where it's high enough off the ground where we can clean under it easier. The wombo combo of cats, dog, kid. Chickens, cats, dog, kid, chickens, all that shit coming in and out of the house constantly. Yeah. I move the couch every week to clean under it, and there's always a ton of shit under there. My dad put a skin on our robot mower. Soon all the neighbors put funny skins on theirs, and now we have a bunch of little guys mowing the lawns. Robo mowers? I've never seen a robo mower. Is it like a robo vac, but you just put it on the grass and let it go? It's like a bigger Roomba. What? That's crazy. I think my father-in-law would have a meltdown if I was like, you don't gotta mow anymore, buddy. We've got a little guy to do that. He'd be like, no, my one thing. My thing, no. Yeah, Telly, I've seen those before. Ugh. Yeah, I've looked into those. I just haven't pulled the trigger. Hi, Envy. How are you, buddy? We're supposed to be looking at fan art, but I'm yapping. I'm sorry. You'll be so proud of me, though, dude. The reason that I was late getting started today is because I made a spreadsheet. I made a spreadsheet of all the art we're going to look at, and the names of the people who made it, and all of the clips we're gonna look at, and the names of the person who clipped it. Because when you, in stream safe mode, if you have OBS open, when you look at Discord, it doesn't show you names, which is why so often I'll click on a thing and be like, I think it's this person, or I'll ask chat to look and double check who the person is that made it. And I'm sick of doing that. So I figured it would make more sense to just have a spreadsheet. I know, organized. Crazy. Sam's got the My Streamer emote. Can we have not My Streamer? And it's like a face looking happy and then it like gets disgusted. Wait, I'm messaging Danny right now. Good. Yes, perfect. Oh, goodness. And a rave frog. You know what? We probably should have a rave frog. They're very cute. Alrighty. Shall we start looking at fan art? Shall we? Why do you have chickens in your house? Do they not live outside? They do live outside and they walk into my house. We leave the door open a lot. Get that fresh air in. We leave the door open a lot. So when the chickens and the turkeys and all that are just out walking around, sometimes they wander into the house. Yeah, they're truly free range. They just walk in. And my chickens, Cindy and BB know that if they come into the kitchen, I'll give them a snack. So the second that they're let out of the chicken run, they go into the kitchen like, and where's my lettuce? Where's my cabbage? Where are my snackies? Yeah, the humans are free range. The cats are not. They stay in the house. Bless them. I'm glad. Yeah, all of the chickens just tipping their caps like, morning, morning. Came in for a cuppa. Don't they shit indoors? They sure do. And then you take a little toilet tissue and you wipe it up and then you disinfect that spot. They don't stay in the house. They come in, they eat their shit, and then they move on with their job, their day job, which is pecking the ground outside. Cindy's getting bold though, man. She jumps onto the kitchen counter and I'm like, nah. No, we're not doing that. Yeah. The turkeys, I love them though. I didn't expect to fall so in love with the turkeys because they make the cutest noises, dude. They gobble, clearly, but they also just make these like really pretty trilly noises while they're walking around, and I just love them. They also can get up really high, so they're just like sitting on the roof of the house sometimes. And I'm like, girls, how are we getting down? They're great. I love them. Huge turkey fan. What you doing up there? Hey. Yeah, my office is up some stairs, but like that's clearly child's play. These chickens are, the turkeys are getting ready for like a marathon or some shit. I feel like I'm getting the same like brain response that I got out of the geese before the geese turned mean. And I keep waiting for the turkeys to turn mean and they just don't. They just vibe. And I'm like, maybe I'm a turkey guy. Maybe I love turkeys. I don't know. Goose gang squaring off against turkey gang. when Sam posed, I'm so sorry. I said we were going to do fan art. One more, just one more, just one more. Everybody sit down. Hold on. Shuts the door, locks it. Wait a minute. Just one last thing. When Sam posted a picture of Clementine, one of our pigs. I don't know if he told y'all this because it wasn't in the post, but that picture was because she kept escaping. She was in our front yard and we were like, you silly goose, how'd you get out here? You know, lured her back with bread, classic. Lured her back with a little bit of bread, closed the gate, and then like 15 minutes later, Sam was like, there's a fucking pig in my office. She had just escaped again and wandered into Sam's office. And so lured her back out again. And then we were all just kind of like chilling, staring at her like, how's she getting out? How's she doing it? We had to watch and wait. Pigs are so smart, man. She realized one of the pegs in the ground was loose. And if she laid down and wiggled against it just right, she could lift it and then just roll underneath the fence. Wild. So we were like, okay, well, now we see what to fix. Yeah, pigs are so smart, man. Wild. How do the dogs like the pigs? So Peach is still scared of the field. So she doesn't interact with the pigs too much. But none of the dogs really interact with the pigs a lot. They don't mess with the pigs. The pigs and the sheep are really funny to watch though. Pigs don't give a fuck, man. Their skin is so thick that if anybody like pretends like they're gonna bite them or headbutt them or anything, they're like, yeah, try. Like they just don't care. And it's great. I love watching it. It's very fun. I get bread if I escape fabulous news. Exactly. We were like, well, we don't want her to think that she should be trying to escape so she gets fed a snacky wacky, you know? All right, let's do this thing. Let me get rid of the sub-goal frog. Bye-bye. All righty. Hey, we got this first one. This is a Sketchbook Yoshi one. Summer and my birthdays, for anybody who doesn't know, Summer and my birthdays are very close together. And so we got dual friend art. Is very cute. I love it. Thank you so much, Yoshi. That turned out amazing. Our second one is Uma Musume Dodger. I love it so much. I love her. I wish she was in the game. It's so cute. It's so cute, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much, Fire Seal. Oh, as a side note, because this is one of the examples of that, some of y'all's art, you did progress pictures. So there would be like an initial sketch and then like the final version or the colored version or whatever. I love seeing the progress pictures for the purposes of this. I'm just doing, if I zoned in on something as being the final version, that's the version that I'm showing. So just the FYI, if it feels like I'm skipping stuff. You know that Uma Dukes' story is heartbreaking. No, she's just had a great life. She's happy. Nothing wrong. Everything's good. She's very happy. We got this one by Patty. Thank you so much. This was some debut art. Very, very cute. Thank you so much. There was so much art from the debut. This was by Norl. This was posted by someone else, so I don't think they were in the Discord, but if you're in chat, this one, very, very cute. What a scrungly little weirdo. I love it. We have this one by Rat Sanctum. We got a couple progress pictures of this one. It's very cool. I think you said you're a lurker, so thank you very much for watching. We've got this little guy reading Sonic. Deep cut. I collected all of the Sonic comics when I was a kid. Yeah, the little green fingies. I love the green fingies getting involved, getting in on the action. Yeah, Sanic. I love it. So cute. That one's by W Tile. Thank you so much. We've got this one. I love the pose on this one. Yes. This one's by Architects. Thank you. It's me. It's you. Points. Thank you guys so much. I think all of these were during debut or around debut, so I appreciate it. I'm so glad you guys like the design. It's so cool to see you guys draw it. I love it so much because you've all got such different styles. We have another one from Fire Seal, and I do not remember the context. There's a bunch of frogs, but I don't remember the context of this. There's like a me frog, I think, and a bat frog. What was this? What were we doing? I don't remember. I don't remember what this was. Don't need a reason for frogs. You know what? That's so fair. We have some No Man's Sky art. This was my character and Benji's character. Yeah, our little No Man's Sky weirdos. I loved them. Thank you, Demo. That was from Demo the Enjoyer. We gotta have a couple sketch pages from Fire Seal of Mushy. I love these so much. They're so cute. Look at these. Fire Seal's art is adorable. Twitch prompted me there's a stream rewind. Yeah, for subs. They rolled it out for subs to be able to rewind the stream, I guess. Yeah, I think that's brand new. Lily Lover did some art of the ARG characters. So this is our lovely Dr. Coral Gray. I think this is so fun to see how you imagined them. And for Twitch Turbo. Ah! It's you! It's you! Skibbity Hot Pocket wearing a Sleepy Creepy shirt. I love it so much. And producer Zoe is so cute. Yes. Skibbity Hot Pocket definitely looks like that. Bless that man. All right, Nocti did some art. We were talking about what the mini Mushy model would look like. And so they sort of like workshopped ideas of what mini Mushy might look like. The first one is so close to what I had imagined that it's scary. I was like, Nocti, are you in my brain? But yeah, just like a weird little mushroom creature. It's cool because there's a lot of model makers now that this is what they love to do, is like mascots and just Grems, you know? It's so cute. Love them. We got a couple more from Lily. We've got me as a dormouse. I think I was talking about how Sam's family used to call me a dormouse because I fell asleep anywhere. And then they drew me as a dormouse, which is very cute. And then some get well soon art. Thank you so much when I was really sick. That was very sweet to come back to. I appreciated that. We've got little paper art Silk Song characters. We got Hornet wearing my clothes, and me wearing Hornet's shirt and Sherma's hat. It was very cute. Look at all of us. Thank you, Light Genie. That's very cute. And then we have a couple more from architects. Ideas for autumnal outfits for Mushy, which is very cute. Nice big slouchy cardigans, which I'm into. Love that. I also love the like just weird stuff on necklaces. Definitely. So cute, right? All of the fan art is amazing. Thank you guys so much. There's been a lot of requests to go over fan art and things more often, so I think we're gonna try to do this every Friday. So if you have anything that you'd like to draw or make, we've shown like weird little videos and songs before. So anything like that, if you want to post it on social media or put it in our Discord, I will find it and add it to the spreadsheet. I know, we were talking about the mushroom frame earlier. Noko. I'm very excited. I was saying I'm gonna try to poke them and be like, hi, Steeple's Fingers, what do I have to do to get that guy? Yeah, claps for all the artists. Clap, 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 clap. I really wish that my dumb soundboard was working. Clap, 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 clap. Yay! Look at all them claps. You could clap with your hands. No. Okay, hold on. Ready? I didn't mean to go that hard. I'm so sorry. Doesn't that hurt? No. No. Yeah. Where did the music go, you might be asking? Dodger, wait, I love that music. I'm a huge fan of the Wii Shop. But we have to move on to our next thing. What's our next thing, you might be asking? Or maybe you never ask that, but it's okay. I'm asking it for you. What's our next thing? You ask? Probably. We've got some clips to watch. I will be honest, I didn't grab every single clip that was on there. Like we had so many clips from the Vindaloo stream. I only grabbed a few of those. But we've got quite a few that we can watch together, so it should be fun. It's been a while since. So yeah. I decided to just kind of go back to sort of the same spot. So I went a little bit further back than my birthday. And we still have a bunch to look at. So oh, I might need to adjust how it's grabbing this. Let me look. One sec. Do I need to adjust? If I make it full screen? If I make it full screen, it's fine. You can't see everything, but it's like whatever, you know? Here's the thing though. I kind of need to get the fuck out of here. Because otherwise I'm in the way. Maybe I'll do one of these. like this. This is fun. I'm gonna do one of these. Hold on. Yeah. I'm lurking. I'm lurking on the clips. Okay. This is our first one. This is from PZN. This one is called Dodger is Getting Mean. See if that's too loud. Buddy, you're gonna win. You don't gotta do all this. Just kidding. You did need to do all that. Get fucked, asshole. I'm sorry to anybody who was like, oh, Dodger's such a nice player. So rude. So rude. Okay. Get fucked, asshole, I said. All right. We've got Cindy in Sam's office.
That's the mic. That's the mic. Cindy. It's cool. Chill. Hey,
That's Cindy.
chill.
That's Cindy. That's Cindy the chicken. There she is. What? My gifts from him. He gave me 2 comfy cardigans because he kept seeing me go to my office in my full-ass winter coat when it was cold. And he was like, surely that's not necessary. So he got me 2 really comfy, like big cardigans to wear, which is great. And then he got me like a pack of 4 really nice smelling candles. And I was like, oh, candles. Thank you, honey. And he was like, because your office smells terrible, baby. I was like, what the fuck? You didn't have to say that. You could have been like, you're welcome, love of my life. I stand by this. That was an unnecessary thing to say. That one was from PZN. The Sam one was from Ectrix. Oh, this is literally just a clip of me laughing a lot, which is perfect because I have to go get my dog. She's freaking out. Here we go. Watch me laugh. Dude. I don't even know what I was laughing about. You guys are so much funnier than I could ever be. All right. Let's start shifting over into our sponsored segment. It's so stupid. Oh, God. Okay, hi, I'm back. Do any of you remember what I was laughing about? What was I laughing about? That was by Sir Chunks, by the way, that clip. SpongeBob Grounds. SpongeBob Grounds. No, it's funny. Okay, it was because okay, we were sponsored to play a game called Blood Grounds. And I don't remember why, but why were we talking about SpongeBob SquarePants? I can't remember. And then someone I needed to title my stream, and someone said Sponge Blood Bob Why is that so funny? My stomach hurts. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. Hi, Boo. Nothing. Oh my god. No! Get a hold of yourself! Oh. Everything hurts. Sponge Blood Bob. Okay. 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 Can you answer my call for 1 second? Yeah, buddy. What's up, buddy? Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hi, buddy. Oh no, I can't hear you. 1 sec. Wait, buddy. Buddy, wait. Wait, buddy. Hold on, buddy. Okay, talk.
What? Listen.
Yeah.
SpongeBob Battle Blance.
No. Sponge Blood. Sponge Blood. Bob Bear.
SpongeBob Battle Blance? Are you okay? What? I came in and you've been laughing for, I'm not even joking, since I came in. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Who did this? Who hurt you? Who hurt you?
I was watching a clip of myself laughing, and I was like,
so you got you. You watched yourself laughing about a joke that was told to you, and now you're having another laughing fit?
No, I was so flippant about it. I was like, yeah, this is a clip of me laughing, and I don't even remember what the joke was because it's not in the clip. But do you guys remember what the joke was? And someone in chat just wrote Sponge Blood Bob Pants, and I fucking lost it again.
I was gonna say like something funny back to you, but like I got nothing now. I honestly think that you're done. It's over for you. You're gonna be so. I'm not gonna lie. You're gonna be so exhausted. You're only 1 hour in. You're gonna be here.
I know, man. God.
You have 3 more hours. All right. You got this though. 3 more.
Thanks, man. I believe in me if you believe in me.
I'll see you in Cobblemon, motherfucker.
Okay, buddy. Love you,
SpongeBob
bye.
Battle Band.
Oh my god. Love Boone. Hey, go follow that guy. Okay, what the hell is this? What is this clip? Oh, right. Okay, here we go. This was during the Subathon. And then what happens when we truly figured out
And then what happens?
what tape
Does
tools
their
can
date
do?
go well?
And then Dodger shows up and says, "Wilk, what are you?" Ah! No! No! Not on their date! No! No! Oh no, that was the worst play ever. So sad. That was some Shakespearean nonsense. Why was it so sad? Oh man. That clip was by Junior is Junior. Oops. Nope. Wah. What am I doing here? What am I talking about here? Huh? For free? Get out of here! No! Don't let them know. Don't let them know about my thick, muscular legs. For free! That was by Kitten. Thank you so much, Kitten. In case, wait, did you miss it? Hold on, one more time. One more time for the people. Huh? For free? Get out of here! No! All right. This next clip is from K Samurai. Ah, this was sleep deprivation hours. Here we go. Look at how many things are on my mushroom cap. Ah, those were the good old days. This became like my weird comfort song. I'm so tired. All right. Good night. Ah, and then I walked away. That's the sign. Ah, perfect. What's this next one? Ah, yep. Hold on. This next one was another PZN clip. Yep. We're getting into Vinda 2. We're getting into Vinda 2 now. Good clip. It is a good clip. Okay, so for anybody who missed out on this, so that's my real ass body on camera. We were doing what we lovingly called Vinda 2. Vindaloo 2. It was a sub goal. And that was me. Kelly Siren is the sushi. The Labubu is Spatula. The black smoke cat is Summer. And the chef raccoon is Brett Ultimus. And we all ate Vindaloo together. And this was my first bite.
Oh my god, this is a lot.
Look at
First
my
bite.
face.
How we do?
Actually. Actually, that's not that bad, but my mouth is burning. Oh,
Mine's,
The worst poker face ever.
mine is
Mine's bottom.
awfully hot.
That was a PZN clip. This next one is from Sir Chunks. We're still in it. Oh God, stop. Why does it keep scrolling me down? I hate that. Wait. That's the same one. Same clip. That was Sir Chunks' clip. This is the next one. This is the next one. Here we go. Okay. This was Spatula just took a big bite of just the curry, and I was like, I'll do it with you in solidarity.
yes.
Okay. Ready?
Bottoms
I'm
up
going
and
to
the
join you in
devil laughs.
solidarity.
Okay, I'm gonna do it again.
Okay. You don't have to do it again. What the
In
fuck is wrong with
solidarity.
you?
Okay,
I'm gonna
Here
take
we
a
go.
big spoon right now with
take a
you.
big spoon on the count of 4.
So much sauce.
1,
4. That
Two.
sucks.
3, 4.
Four,
Oh my
that
God.
sucks. That's my favorite part
I
of this clip.
heard the spoon hit your
Oh
mouth.
my God. I inhaled it to a very deep part of my throat and it hurts so bad.
That clip was from Thundergrub. Thank you. So many painful clips. Oh, this one's really funny, actually. I love this one. This one is from Red Lips Blue Veins. You have the floor, Labubu.
Okay. You're a coward.
You have the floor, Labubu. Okay. You're a coward! Oh, I love it. Okay. As a reminder, if you, I saw a couple people say that they love Spatz's Labubu model. Spats made that. It is a customizable model that you can buy from Spats. It's very silly and cute. It's free? Just kidding. It's free, but you can always tip. All right, this is from K Samurai. This is clearly not my stream. This is Jesse's stream, but this is when we were playing Eyes of Hellfire together. And turn.
Rope. What the hell is this? Hold on. Search. Search. This is so stupid. What am I doing? Why am I doing this?
Dude, what the fuck? Drops right on me.
Well, I didn't expect that to happen.
Bro, come on.
Of all the things.
Well, good.
Hold on, though. Can we examine the... Hold on. This could be...
hold on. That was a K Samurai clip. All right, this one is from Puff Maggie. What is this one? What is this one? Oh. I tweeted this one out because I thought it was so funny. Here we go. What's that? A game I play? Wow! 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 Hey, why aren't you looking at the people? Come on, Mushy, you gotta look at the people when I'm doing the Toad scream. There we go. Start getting. Get in there. Wow! I love doing that, man. I love it. Okay, we got a couple Road to Empress clips. This one is amazing. Gosh. Suspicion plus 99? That's not fair.
他走了。
Plus 99? Bro, we're about to be so fucking dead. And I was right. The pause timing on that was so funny. Like, literally right as he's taking his sword out. Oh my god. Okay, here we go.
才有意义。羔羊之事，终究。
Okay, before everybody starts swooning over this guy, I need to remind you, number one, that when we first met him and said, no, I won't work with you, he immediately stabbed us. Also, he planted a hot dude in the palace for his older brother to fall in love with to disgrace him and ruin his life. Okay? All right, we all need to remember that. He's not a good dude. Okay? I need you all to remember that. Okay? All right.
都不是以你我之力能够改变的。
All of you saying we can fix him. That's exactly what they were saying when I was actually making that clip. You said you wanted the bad boy. Yeah, I don't want the bad boy that kills me. The bad boy's only good if he's like, but I would never hurt you, you know? Literally, first interaction stabbed me to death. I just had an Octo moment where I imagined him reaching over, opening up a desk drawer, and pulling out a gun. All right, this is our last clip. Last clip. Ready? It's a Convergence clip.
2, 3 finger guns.
Nice. Awkward finger.
Yeah!
That's a little clip. That's it. That's all of our clips. Thank you guys so much. Obviously, it's not all of our clips that we haven't looked at. But we haven't done clips in so long. And one of the reasons I avoid clips is because so many of them wind up being, so many of them are spoilers, or they're just kind of like capturing moments for a specific reason that aren't like quite worth looking at on stream together, you know? But I figure like it didn't take too long for me to go through, and especially if we're doing it every week, it didn't take too long for me to go through and find ones that I thought would be fun for us to watch together or look at together. So I'll make a pin where we ended. Thank you, Dabber. That would be very helpful. All the clips ever. Hot take, every visual novel would be better with a real ass gun. As long as there's a half-baked editor there to put clip art of a gun into the picture, then yes, I agree. I don't want it in the game for real. I want the people playing it to pretend the gun's there. That's always funny. Yeah, Road to Empress. As a reminder, Jesse also played that game and apparently only died like 7 times, which blows my mind. I died, I think, 40 times. So you can tell we approached the game differently. Yeah. Do you want to watch the guy who crushed it, or do you want to watch me? Choose wisely. I think probably my playthrough was more funny, maybe. Jesse didn't get souped once, man. He didn't get souped one time. Crazy. Yeah. Did you really play the game if you didn't get souped? Because I got souped so many times. He didn't get souped. Soupless run. Crazy. No, but obviously, I think Jesse is one of the funniest dudes. So his playthrough is very fun to watch. Old Jesse No Soup. That is what they call him. That's what they've always called him. I don't think you're the most deaths I've seen from this game. How? I died so much. Man, yeah, everybody's been coming in here to talk about Shroom Frame. I'm very excited about it. I don't think it's out until October though, right? They've just announced it. It's not like out. October 15th. Yum, 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 yum. You're the first thing I thought of when I saw it. You're not alone. A lot of people coming in here to be like, bro, have you heard about the Mushroom Warframe? I sure have. And I'm very excited for it. Yes. Yes, everyone. Were you saying yum or meow? I don't know, man. The second something flies out of my mouth, it's done. I can't recall it. It's gone. It's in the ether. It's floating on the wind. It's lost forever. I have no idea. Probably yum though, if I had to guess. If I was gonna go by things I say more often, it would be yum. The Empress game was separate. Speaking of which, we have got to do Deltarune, gang. We got to do Deltarune. When are we doing that? That might be a good October stream. We're nearly there, man. We're nearly there. Didn't Hades 2 release yesterday? Yeah, we got to do Deltarune and we got to do the co-op game. Amariel made a like a form that people can fill out to suggest games that like compiles them all. I want to make sure that it's not just my community that has used that. So I'll need to chat with Amariel and make sure everybody's gotten the opportunity to be heard. Send your terribly bad game ideas for Dukes and Sam to co-op on stream. They could be good or bad. Yeah, there it is. But I don't think that that's been filtered over to Sam's community yet. It has? Well, there you go. Hot dog. I asked them to post in their Discord. Amazing. Okay. Well, then I'll have to look at the results. Hot dog. Yeah. We need the final results. Ah. Yeah. I got it. Man, we've still got so much Silk Song to do. I do want to finish the Agatha Christie game. I thought that was really fun. Yes, everybody's been coming in and talking about the live rewind. But yeah, let's see. Are you allowed to stream more of it? The limit was just for the sponsor. Yeah, the limit was for the sponsorship. But also, hilariously, we didn't even reach the point that the sponsor wanted us to reach in the 3 hours. So I had to go to them and be like, hi, I did not make it to the ship. I am not on the ship. I did not get to chapter 3. And I don't feel like I meandered that much. Like I feel like I'm focused on the story. I just did not get that far that quickly. So we'll see what they say, because the sponsorship was literally to get through chapter 3, but I didn't even finish chapter 2. I'm curious about the numbers. I wonder if more people want to see a Sam game or a Doogs game. I feel like it would be fun to look at all of that with Sam on stream and decide. Well, it's not up to us. That was the whole pitch. Is that it's not up to us. No, my mouse died. Is that it's not up to us, right? It's up to y'all. You decide what we play. There we go. That was me. That was not you. But yeah, the idea of the form is that whatever game has been suggested the most is the game that we play. We don't look through and go, which one do we want? You know. Cobblemon starts tonight. The VTuber Minecraft Pokemon thing. They announced all the gym leaders. My sweet love is a gym leader. It starts, I think servers go live at 9:30 tonight, my time. Which means I can basically be there for the server launching and stick around for like an hour or two, maybe, depending on Tiri. And then I'll be swapping over to Final Fantasy 14. But it'll be nice to be there for launch, you know. No, Sam pushed his debut a week because he's been so sick. He just hasn't been able to like answer any questions or do anything like that. So he was like, I'm gonna push it again, which sucks, but he's been really struggling. Yeah, he's one of the gym leaders in the fighting gym, I think. Yeah, I think it's the fighting gym. I recognized their gym is the one where I recognize the most people. They're the normal and fighting gym. Ah. I was also going to be a gym leader, but I turned them down. Oh my gosh, he's so important. Yeah, there's gym leaders, there's an Elite Four, there's the whole shebang. Summer and I were talking about it on stream, and I was like, I mean, Summer knows me and knows I'm not gonna
I'm not going to be battling anybody, man. I want to like grab a couple cute Pokemon and then try to sell people drugs, and that's it. That's my whole plan. I just want to hang.
Hey, buddy, you want some rare candies?
Yeah, Summer had joked about having their model made wearing like the cooking outfit from Breaking Bad. But they're actually wearing it. They're actually in like a yellow hazmat outfit. It's so funny. I was like, okay, you cook, I push. Mushy dealer Dukes, yeah. Buddy collector and dealer. Yeah, man. I'm not here to fight anybody, you know, but like, I don't know. Like, look, your Pokemon looks awesome. I love it. Love the vibe. Have you ever thought about, you know, maybe taking a little juice though? Just a little juice. It doesn't hurt the Pokemon. You just juice them a little bit. Yeah. Oh my gosh. You want to know the type of friend that Summer is? Hold on. I woke up to a message. Any of you who saw that Summer was in my chat, hello, welcome back. Thank you so much. It's Octo. Octo, we were just talking about the gym leaders. Octo's a gym leader. Yeah, look at that guy. All my friends are gym leaders. Crazy. They're also important. My team is very nice and fair. But those of you who saw that Summer was in my chat trying to do the animal command over and over again, it was because they messaged me and said, I'm going to type this out in case I pass out, but you could have a secondary team that's based on all of your farm animals, and then listed all of the different animals that I have on my real life farm and the Pokemon that could be representative of them. Isn't that cute? Summer's cute, man. Summer said, I can use my hyperfixation for good. Their attempts are immortalized in the Discord. I know, I saw. I sent the picture. No, I think I'm just gonna have a bunch of little scrungles. I showed Sam the Pokemon. I can't remember his name. I showed Sam the Pokemon that looks like he's constantly pulling up his pants. And he was like, hell yeah, man. I want that guy on my team. I was like, wait, for real? Scraggy, yeah. I was like, wait, are you actually having Scraggy on your team? He was like, maybe. I was like, oh my gosh, can we have matching Scraggies? Yeah. No, I can't remember the names of any of them, but the ones that we were looking at were like because I said I just wanted a bunch of little weirdos. The pink imp boy who turns into the ripped hairy pink imp boy. And the graffiti monkey. It's cute. I love that shit. Impadimp. Yeah, I don't know their names. A Swadaloon, clearly. I have to have a Swadaloon because it's my favorite Pokemon. Isn't Scraggy some kind of meta? Probably. Because if you're in Sam's Discord, he made a channel, I think called Pokemaniacs, where he was just like, any of you who care too much about Pokemon, make me the perfect team. I was like, of course you did. And so they made him a team with legendaries, and he was like, get rid of the legendaries. And they were like, come on, man. He was like, I'm not using legendaries. Get rid of them. I can't say my favorite Pokemon because people will judge me. What? Something that I think is so wholesome is when people adore a Pokemon that like most people don't have on the radar at all. Yeah, there is no bad favorite Pokemon. Everybody's gonna have a different Pokemon that like speaks to them, you know? He's cheating. He's a gym leader, man. Those cards are always stacked in the gym leader's favor. Yeah, see? I don't know who half of these Pokemon are, but they're all valid. I've always loved Swadaloon, and I don't know how to explain it beyond like, I don't know. He just looks like, oh, he's just a grumpy little guy. He's just a grumpy little guy that wants to go home. I don't know. I love him. Okay, it's Salazzle. My favorite Pokemon is the hot aphrodisiac salamander. What about it? Hi, Kelly. We actually finished up. We looked at all the fan art. We watched all the clips. And now we're talking about Pokemans. I'm good. How are you? Yeah, he's just a grumpy man. He's just a little grumpus wumpus. Oh my gosh, last night. So Maud. They truly picked the most fuck me up name possible for an animal. My mother-in-law's new dog, her name is Maud, right? That's how I would pronounce it. But because we're in England, her name is Maud, right? So no one gives a shit except my daughter. No one cares. I say, oh, it's Maud. It's little Maudie. No one cares. They're like, yep, that is the name, just pronounced different. My kid is like, Mommy, it's like the Nicolaj joke from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, except in my house. They like the joke moved in and won't leave. It's driving me crazy. I'll be like, oh, it's Maud. Maud's in the house. And Clark will go, Maud. Maud is in the house. And I'm like, shut up. It's crazy. Sorry, I can't hear the difference. Maud. It's Maud. I literally can't just like casually pronounce it that way. It's impossible for me. I can't just be like, oh, look at Maud. You know? I just can't do it. So I'm like, bro, you're just gonna have to accept that I pronounce it like Maud. I don't know. I can't Maud. I can't do it. I can't do it. It is like the most struggle I've had pronouncing an English word since I've moved here. It's a different way to pronounce the AU. So mod is how, like, MOD is how we would pronounce it in America. Like, oh, that's mod. You know, there's like a little bit of wah-wah in there, but it's so slight. But for English people, it's mod. It's like really far forward in the mouth, which we don't do with American accents, really. I'm not making fun of it, man. I'm not. I'm just trying to say this poor dog's name. Nicolaj. Anyway, that dog's adorable. And the point of the story was that Clark and I were reading on the couch, and suddenly Peach started freaking out, and I was like, what are you freaking out about? And I could tell that she was interacting with something on the ground that I couldn't see, and I just assumed it was Sherlock because they, like, you know, sniff at and bat at each other all the time. So I was like, oh my gosh, leave Sherlock alone, right? And then I realized that my mother-in-law was walking around outside in the dark like, Maudie. I was like, oh no. And it turned out that her dog was just like chilling in our house and we didn't even know. Yeah. So brought her outside. She's so cute, man. She's so cute. She's one of those little wiener dogs with like really long hair. So she looks like she's got like a twirly mustache and a goatee. I love it. 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 She looks like a little old man. Yeah. She's like Poirot. Monsieur Poirot. Let's get some music back on. Let's get some music back on in here, man. Are you doing Cobblemon too? I saw Sam as gym leader. I am. I was just saying though that I don't know enough about Pokemon to like try to be competitive with anybody. I was like, I just want to get a couple little scrungly dudes and yeah. And then I'm being hooked up with some shiny potions, I think, that I'm gonna drug deal to people. It's gonna be good. Yeah. Summer and I are gonna just cook in a car. Yeah. Really competitive Pokemon is so complicated. I agree. I have no interest, man. It's gotten too complex. There's too many Pokemon. There's too much. There's just too much, and I don't have the interest necessary to get there, you know? So. But be in the world, hang out, watch other people with their little guys, definitely would love to do that. Professor Oak told me you should just play with your favorites, and that's true. And that's true. Good question. Kelly, what is your favorite Pokemon? Do you have one? We were just talking about how all Pokemon have someone who loves them as their favorite. I love Umbreon. Cute. Umbreon is very cute. Ever since I explained Mimikyu, Mimikyu is my kid's favorite Pokemon. Oh my gosh, we've swapped gears, by the way. We've swapped gears, dude. So, if you'll recall, my kid had drawn and was starting to work on a very elaborate Snake Girl costume for Halloween. My kid is always an OC. She creates a character and just makes a costume for a character that she's made up. She's never gone as like an existing character from anything. Which I think is very fun. And then we were talking about it and she was like, it would be so funny to like just go as like a thing. I was like, yeah, people do that. She was like, they do? I said, yeah, you can be anything you want on Halloween, honey. And she goes, could I like wear my really comfy brown trousers and then just be like a coffee bean? I was like, yeah. And now that's what she wants to do. She's like, I'm gonna be a coffee bean for Halloween. Which is so funny. I was like, oh my gosh, we can just get like, you know, 2 or 3 huge sheets of styrofoam, glue them together, and then just carve a coffee bean into it for her to slip on and just wear comfy clothes. Oh my God, it'd be so funny. Yeah, it's a very parent reply. Tread lightly, yeah. Where is this going? Yeah? What's the next step after this? After I agree, what are we doing? Very different vibe from the Snake Warrior. I agree. I'm sad that we won't be making scale mail. I'm sad we're not going in that direction, but I do think this is funnier and will require her to explain what she is way less, because the last couple of years have just been, what are you? What are you again? Why? And bless, she never gets deterred by that. She's like, well, I'm half alpha wolf, half white wolf, snow wolf. And I'm also the Sigma of my wolf pack. Like, it's just so fucking funny. She just creates a thing and is like, this is what I am. I've done it. I've grabbed a bunch of words that I like kind of understand and I've decided they are my character. Which is what all little kids should do. Which is what all little kids should do when creating OCs. You should barely understand what you're making. You should be able to look back and be like, what the fuck was I doing? You were doing something fun. And before the coffee bean is a character. Oh, it will be. It will be, of course. Because the conversation will turn into, well, what kind of shoes would Coffee Bean wear? You know? Does Coffee Bean wear gloves? What's Coffee Bean's vibe? Just gonna do numbers on AO3. Yeah, that's why I didn't say this to her, obviously, because I didn't want to explain what it was, but I was like, yes, make that Mary Sue. Make that OC. Make that OC where you're like, yeah, but also magic doesn't work on her because she's actually half demon. It's a rite of passage. It's a canon event. Now's the time. She's 7. She's turning 8 in April. Yeah, and she also exists in the Sonic universe, and they're all best friends, and they all love her and think she's so cool. Oh wait, that was my OC. Even Robotnik likes them. No, no, no. This is my current OC. My 7-year-old OC. Different beast, different time, different world. Yeah, gestures to myself. My current OC can't do shit. That's what realism does to your brain. You know what's something that drives me crazy? Maybe I shouldn't point this out. Depending on where... Maybe I shouldn't point this out. It's too late. I've already started. I look, I think, like too small for this chair, right? Maybe not. I keep thinking about it though. But like if I'm standing in front of the chair, I should be more like this. But why is the chair back there? I really hosed myself here by having that chair still there in the picture. This chair still just ruining my life every day. Every day. I don't know how to put this, but you look about the same as in Meat Space. All right, never mind. Guys, don't I look too small to be realistic? I'm big, please. Chat, don't tell her. Wait. 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 Wait a minute. Fine. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Okay. Yeah, thank you. It's not my fault. It's just everybody else is big. That's the problem, okay? I'm not the problem. Look me in the eyes. I'm not the problem, okay? Look me in the eyes. It's not me. I'm not the issue here, okay? Ba 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 ba. It's the children who are wrong. Yeah. Have smaller feet, children, so that my feet look big. Did you guys know, any of you who know who Z-Way is, she has that like really awkward interview show. She's very funny. Ziwei, I guess like everywhere she goes, she begs people to vote for her on WikiFeet, which is the funniest shit I've ever heard. The idea of somebody finding themselves on WikiFeet and being like, well, that's not a very high number. And just like everywhere they go being like, vote for me on WikiFeet. Is so fucking funny. I'm not looking into those vacant void eyes. What do you mean? Aren't they comforting? Don't you find them comforting? Sam looked up his WikiFeet and was offended by his score. All right, fine. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Don't do it. I'm already typing it. Wait, how many stars is it? Out of 5? Oh, brother, I'm doing good. I'm doing good on WikiFeet, man. Wipes brow. Nothing to worry about here. I got a 4.92 on there, dude. I stepped away. Did you just say WikiFeet? I did. I was talking about how Ziwei, the comedian, was like offended by her score on WikiFeet, and so now she like tells people to vote for her on WikiFeet. And then somebody said that Sam looked up his WikiFeet score on stream and was offended by his score. And I was like, I should look up my feet. And chat was like, don't! But I did, and I have a 4.92 on there. So like, we're doing okay, guys. Congrats, I guess. Thank you. That's at least one thing I can brag about. I need to find out what WikiFeet is. You don't. You don't need to. For anybody who doesn't know, just so you don't need to. It's a website where people who are really obsessed with feet take screen grabs of people's feet, and then everybody votes on how nice their feet are. Yeah, you don't need that in your algorithm. Ignorance is bliss here. Unless that's your jam. Unless you're like, my people, then go. Run with the wind. I don't know how you didn't know it was there yet. Don't, unless you're them. Unless you're like, this is me. I feel seen. Then go. Run. Don't look back. WikiFeet, it's there for you. Another streamer I watched randomly found her armpits posted on Armpit Reddit. I'm not doing that. I don't need to look for other stuff. I don't need to look for other stuff. I'm good. I'm gonna tap out on the high of a 4.92 on WikiFeet. I don't need to go anywhere else. I think we're good. Do not dig further. I don't want to dig further. The worst part about watching streamers I enjoy is learning a lot more about things like WikiFeet. You know, being part of community means learning new things. You know, diverse groups bring diverse topics, and sometimes they're topics that you learn against your will. But at least you're here with all of us. You know? And now you can't unhear it. Yeah. This is worse than the time I discovered the fish with human-looking teeth. Won't be looking that up. No. I don't need that. I don't need that one. Don't go weirder now. Sit down. Take your hands off of the keyboard. Why was it green? Ah, I love this. The puzzle board in my mind of trying to decide what this fish looks like without ever looking at it. I looked at that fish and I wish I didn't. Thank you for confirming that I shouldn't look at it. Anyways, guys, we need to turn the car around. I don't like that we're headed into, hey, have you guys heard about this thing? It shows you horrors beyond your imagination. We don't need to keep driving in that direction. I think we can turn. I think we can turn the turn signal on. We can go to a different town. I looked up the fish. They just look funny. That's nice. What is your Halloween costume gonna be? I don't know. Normally, I do like a light costume that's associated with whatever my kid is. Last year I just wore my Kigurumi. That's a classic. That's easy. But I told her that if she figured out what she wants to be early enough, then I could wear something with her. Duke's about to be a cup. I could be. Don't play around with me. I'll do it. I haven't said when I'm going to play Hades 2. I want to play it. I do. I think I'm a little overwhelmed right now because I'm still pretty early on in Silksong and I have to do Deltarune. I feel like I don't have the breathing room to do Hades 2 right now. Which is fine. It's not going anywhere. It's out now. It's in your grubby little fingers. And mine. Just play Hades 2 right now? No, thank you. No, thank you. Playing Silksong in the day would help. Yeah, but then when am I playing everything else? You know? You can't win. You can't win. Because the whole point of playing Silksong in the evening was so that I could play other stuff during the day. We've got Cobblemon now. I don't know how long Cobblemon goes for, but like, I want to, you know, I got invited to the server, so I want to make sure that I'm playing, and I don't know. Maybe everybody should just stop making games for a while. Just for me specifically. Oh, thank you. Bro, Silksong's fun. It's really fun, and I'm really enjoying it. I just can't play it consistently or for long periods of time, you know? Silent Hill F, not me. No, thank you. I'll wrap that up and give it to somebody else. Thank you, but no thank you. Yeah, that's a refreshes Scary Game Squad situation for me. Refresh, refresh, refresh. Watch someone else do that shit. Do you think Silksong is your game of the year? I'm not even far enough into it to say. Yeah, there's shroomies on my arms. There's shroomies on my leggies too. Hold on. I got leggy shrooms. I got leggy shrooms too. That's what I'm saying. It's enough slices, I think. You know, we're not even into October yet. But like that would only be 3 months of no games. Just no games for the rest of the year. That's not a huge ask, I don't think. Just stop. Just go home. Hello, welcome back. Thank you so much. Too many games, Summer. That's what I'm saying, man. It's almost your month, October Pimp. October Pimp. I have to choose what weekend we're doing the readathon. I gotta, man, God, months. The months, they just sneak up on you. They sit on your shoulder like, hey, in 1, 2, 3, 4 days, it's gonna be October. And I'm like, huh? What? Since when? I got to figure out what weekend. We're gonna finally do our charity readathon thing. We're either reading Frankenstein or Jekyll and Hyde. Both are technically readable within the period of a stream. So we can curl up, put on some spooky music. Yeah, we should try to finish Dracula. We should really try to finish Dracula. Jekyll and Hyde is shorter. Yeah, it takes, hold on. Did you guys know there's a how long to read? How long to read Jekyll and Hyde? Yeah, 1.5 to 3 hours, depending on how fast you're reading it. We're reading it out loud, so I'm gonna assume it would probably be like 2.5-ish hours for us. Yeah, we already talked about that, Nicodemus. We just need to look at the results and see what game got chosen.
And then how long to read Frankenstein? I think that one's longer. Yeah. About 5 hours. So it'd probably take us 6. That's too fast. Jekyll and Hyde? You're saying that wouldn't be a long enough stream. That's fair. Frankenstein would be too long. I don't know. It depends. Honestly, it really depends on my voice. Like, when doing Dracula, sometimes we'd do Dracula and I would be totally fine the whole time we were reading. And other times we'd do Dracula and I would get like an hour in and my whole head would start to be like, no, no, we're done. I think something that we'd have to do is like every hour have a mandatory like stop, stop, get some help. So stop and sip, you know, stop and sip something. Yeah, that's what makes sense to me is, you know, plan to go as long as possible. Do Jekyll and Hyde because we've never done one of these before. So do Jekyll and Hyde, see how long that takes, and then we can kind of gauge how long Frankenstein might take us. See how the Voice is feeling, you know? Yeah. I took Dracula on vacation and managed 1 chapter. I'm proud of you, man. Hey, Joe. How are you, buddy? We're going to be doing, I was just telling chat, we're going to be doing a spooky book readathon thing for charity over October. So we were talking about what books to do. For safety, I want to do books that are public domain. That's why like Frankenstein, Jekyll and Hyde, they're public domain books. Is Agatha Christie public? I don't know. Let's find out. Public domain, Agatha Christie. Works published before 1928 are in the public domain in the United States. Let's look on Project Gutenberg and see what Agatha Christie books are in there. Okay. The Murder of Roger Ackroyd, The Mysterious Affair at Styles, The Murder on the Links, Poirot Investigates, The Secret Adversary, The Man in the Brown Suit. There's a bunch. The Hunter's Lodge Case, The Plymouth Express Affair, The Mystery of the Blue Train. Yeah. Not all of her stuff has entered public domain yet. Yeah, well, a lot of times it's time-based, isn't it? How to read is actually so useful.
How long to read? Yeah, it's great. Well, because I think in the gaming community, we use how long to beat a lot to see, you know, if a game is going to be within the time frame that we feel comfortable spending on a game. And last time we were talking about this, I was like, is there a how long to read? And there is. I'd just look up how long the audiobook is. That's smart. That would be a good way to do it. I have to account for goof. There's a goof buffer that I have to be aware of. There's a stop reading to giggle laugh about something goof buffer. Yeah, I would not do Lovecraft. I wouldn't do Lovecraft. Anything where I am like constantly aware that I'm gonna need to censor or edit stuff, I would be like, ugh. I just take the average and double it. That works. Is there a place in Discord for recommending books? We could make one. Hilariously, though, I don't think I can look at the book section of our Discord right now. Hold on, let's see. I've just refused to prove my age on Discord. And so there's a bunch of channels in my own Discord that I can't look at. Yeah, age restricted. I should really just verify my age, but it looks like such a pain in the ass. Ugh, sorry.
I was itching my foot.
That was weird. Watch this. Oh, now you won't do it? Shut the fuck up. Fine. Never mind. I messed with my lip and it made my mouth go. I was like, that was weird. But now I can't do it again. Yeah, I can't look at books and comics. I can't look at anime and manga. I can't look at gaming. I can look at music. I can't look at TV shows. Yeah. Look, it makes sense for these channels to be age restricted. I just haven't bothered to verify my age. Giving websites ID is a big oof when they can barely protect passwords. Yeah, I'm not really excited about all these different things that I use being like, if only we knew you were an adult. They should have timed math questions instead. I was gonna bring Peach back up here, but I did not bother. Not because I don't adore her, but because
I could tell it was going to be one of those days where we were doing this fun song and dance. She begs to be up here. I bring her up here, and then she sits at the door going, if only I was outside. And then I put her outside, and then she sits at the bottom of the stairs going, bark, 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 bark. Mama, bring me back up. And then I bring her back up, and then she sits at the door like, if only I was outside. I just don't have the energy. So I was like, okay, I'm going to give you a fish. I grabbed her a sprat. Like, I'm going to give you a sprat, and you're going to stay in the house. I love you. I love you so much. My whole heart. The cutest dog in the world. But also, I can't be carrying your ass up and down the stairs, man. Can you imagine if she was like a full-size Sammy? And she was like, mother, carry me up the stairs? She's lucky she's so tiny, dude. I could not. She is. She's a Princess Peach. She truly is. Yeah, she's doing good. She's fully recovered from her leg surgeries. She's able to go to the groomers and things now and have consistent walks and all of that. She's doing great. She's very happy. She's chilled out a ton. She like hit the point where like she's sort of, you know, still very puppy, but seems more like an adult dog. She's so cute. I adore her. You're lucky you're so baby. Exactly. She doesn't even realize. She doesn't realize how baby she is. I know. And I see people make videos of themselves carrying much larger dogs up and down the stairs. And I'm like, at least that's not my life. At least she's tiny. Tiny for a Sammy. At least she's tiny. I'm torn because I know it's not great for her hips to go up and down the stairs. I know that. And she's suffered enough. Her legs and her hips have suffered enough. She deserves to be happy and healthy. But also, God, I would love for her to figure out how stairs work. God, I would love it so much. I guess I shouldn't complain. Ah! Get out of here. Sir? Oh, brother. Homie, get out of here. You are too big for this office. Yuckus. You know those flies that look like a rat king of flies? Like 5 flies all combined into one giant gross fly. My girlfriend's dog just figured out how not to eat rocks, we think. What a wild sentence. My Dalmatian, when I was a kid, we had a Dalmatian. They are bonkers dogs. Penny was her name. Penny, my Dalmatian. She ate rocks all the time. Keep in mind, we were in the middle of the woods with an entirely gravel driveway. So you couldn't get her away from rocks, really. She ate them all the time. Dalmatians are so cute, but I hear they can be a lot. They are wild. They're so like... They're just bonkers dogs. Not bonkers the same way that like huskies are bonkers. It's not like an energy level thing. It's just like they just do shit where you're like, what are you doing? My dad had a Samoyed as a kid that was apparently one of the smartest dogs he ever had. Yeah, Sammys are very smart. She's just scared. She's just scared of the stairs. And I think her legs hurt so bad her whole like puppy life that she was always like kind of scared of like falling and things, you know. Poor baby. And now she's fine and her legs are fine and the surgeries were a success, but she has like a fear of the stairs now, you know. Poor baby. It was not hip dysplasia, no. The tendons in her knees were shot from like a really young age. And they were like, this is really common in dogs, but it normally happens when they're old. They're like, it's so weird that this happened to her when she's so young. From what we can tell, none of the dogs that were related to her that we had contact with, like, this didn't happen to any of them. So we were like, okay. Okay, baby. And I was saying to Sam, like, what a blessing that she came home with us, that we're in a position where we were able to get her the surgeries that she needed, because it was a lot, you know. It was a lot of like we were really in the perfect position. We could, you know, fortunately afford it, but we also worked from home so we could be with her all the time. Like, I'm glad that she's our dog, you know, not just because she's lovely, but because we were in a position to help her with this. I fell a few years ago and broke my femur. I still have PTSD and can't walk barefoot. Yeah, stuff gets lodged in there, you know? I hope your femur is okay now. I wish we lived close so Peach and Poppy could play. I know, they would love it. There was an uptick in people getting Dalmatian puppies after one of the 101 Dalmatian movies and then giving them up because they didn't realize that they were a lot. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got my Dalmatian after I saw 101 Dalmatian. But fortunately, we had a farm. So there was loads to do, and we had horses and we had the whole thing. There was, you know, plenty for them to do, but yeah, we didn't know how to like stimulate them properly, I don't think. 'Cause yeah, Penny would just be like, well, time for me to go do my job, and would just go eat rocks. And we'd be like, Penny, no! Time to go to the mines. Summer, by the way, I was talking about how cute you are. That you gave me a whole list of Pokemon that could represent the animals on the farm. I thought that was so cute, man. W1200, thank you so much. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Hello, everybody. Make sure you say thank you to W1200. Welcome, welcome. Ginger Myra, Silver Brass, Erigo, Dimble Dude, and Nullmox. I hope you enjoy your stay. That's the command. I did that, I swear to God. It only works. The commands only work when the stream's live. Sorry, buddy. That happens with birds all the time. People get like pretty awesome birds. And they're like, I mean, it's just a bird. And then they're like, holy shit, this is so much work. Clark asks for a bird all the time. He asks about birds constantly. And I'm like, homie, we are not getting a bird unless you have spent time with that type of bird, researched the bird, read a bunch of books about the bird. Like, we're not doing that shit. I am not gonna be one of those parents that buys an animal for my kid and my kid's like, oh.
this was a lot and I don't want it. You know, like, no, we're not doing that shit. Yeah. I say the same thing no matter what she asks for. She's been like, could we get frogs? Could we get gerbils? Could we get blah, 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 blah. Every time I'm like, I would love to get you an animal. Do your research, man. You're supposed to be reading every day for school. Do you want the book that you're reading to be about this animal that you really want? Let's watch videos about what enclosures they have. What do they need? What do they require? Is there somebody that we know that already has that animal so you can spend time with it? Like, what can we do to make sure that this is an animal that you understand the depth of responsibility for, you know? Also, my other big stipulation is we have plenty of animals already, homie. And if you're not helping with those animals, I have no faith you will help with another one, right? Like, we have a dog. You want to brush her? Right? Like, you've got a lot going on. This isn't an indictment, right? Like, you are going to school, you're doing clubs, you're doing extracurriculars, you've got homework, right? You've got a lot going on. And if it feels like you don't have the energy to brush your dog when you get home or, you know, grab the eggs from the chicken coop, then like, I don't think you're gonna have energy for another animal, you know? Hello, welcome back. Thank you so much. I wish I had a clever resub message, but I'll give myself a month to think of one. Good idea, good idea, good idea. We'll circle back. Points at chickens. We have birds. Yeah. For real. We have birds, man. I hope Dodger runs into them in Cobblemon. Runs into what? Or who? Froggy Lock? Sounds so familiar. Who is that? No, I don't know this person. Chat, where did you go? I found you. I found you. Don't worry. They're chaotic. Oh, don't worry. Gestures to Summer. This is my best friend, Gestures to Summer, who has told me all about Alveus. Listen. You love them. It's good. It's not a bad thing. If I take the mushrooms off of your arm and eat it without cooking it, will I turn into a mushroom too? I think you'll die first. The mushrooms themselves are toxic. It's the spores. It's the spores that might grow. But if you just straight up eat it, it'll kill the body before the spores can like turn you into a thing. But I'm a zombie? Man, I have no idea then, dude. I don't know what's gonna be going on in there. Take a spore, leave a spore.
Only one way to find out. Here. Go on. Just grab it. From one ghoul to another. What happens if you eat one? As a person, you die. Squeezes your cheeks, you die. Don't eat it. Don't eat it. Hello, welcome back. Thank you so much. So many 111 months. What happened 111 months ago? Was that the fart? People keep coming in wanting to eat the streamer. I know, it's a problem. I think it was pre-fart. I think they meant if you dodge or eat one of your mushrooms. I don't think anything will happen. I don't think anything will happen. Is it cannibalism? I don't think so. Unless you're one of the people that thinks that like dermatillomania is cannibalism. Like if I chew on the skin around my fingernail, is that cannibalism? Ortis is getting a new VA? Stop everything! Why? What? Why? They're retiring. Okay, I gotta respect that. I gotta respect that, it's fine. It's okay. I already miss him. It's okay. Dermatillomania, it's when you chew on your own skin a lot. If you chew on like the sides of your fingers or the edge of your fingernails and stuff. A lot of people do it. 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 What if you chew on other people? Then we're back to where we started. Then we're back to cannibalism. No! How did the car get going this direction again? Turn the car around! Damn it! We turned so hard that we made a U-turn by accident. Yeah, honestly, the best advice that I was given was to just, any of the spots that I spend lots of time, to have like a small manicure set there. And then anytime I notice myself messing with my nails or like the skin around my nails, to just swap to tools instead. It helps a lot. The issue is if you're the sort of person to like pick something up and walk away with it, which I am, then occasionally you have to reset. You have to go, wait, my thingy isn't here. I need to put it back. Dog is barking outside. A dog is barking outside. A dog is barking outside. Now, the question is it the horse? Is it the horse dog? Or is it the sausage dog? Which do you think? I know which one it is. Which one do you think it is? I know it's not my dog, because if my dog was barking, I couldn't hear it.
Yeah. I will, when I'm doing good, when my brain is like squeaky clean, which is never. If the brain rats are happy, if they're playing poker, if they're just having a nice time up there, my nails look fine. When I start stressing about a thing, my nails look like shit because I'm messing with them constantly. It has always been a stress habit for me. It is. Drum roll, please. The sausage dog. He barks at everything all the time, all day. My sweet girl. Literally, she is across the field from me, so far away. And the second that I leave my office, if she sees, it's on sight, man. If she sees me at the window, she'll just sit there and bark. And the window's open a lot, so I can just hear her dulcet tones. Bark, 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 bark. She has so much to say. It's not Maud. No, it's Annie. It's the oldest dog on the property now. Annie. No, Maud doesn't bark at anybody. Maud's a diamond. She's a perfect baby girl, and I love her. She hasn't turned stroppy yet. She hasn't become a stubborn little girl. Not yet. Currently, she just, the second she sees someone, is so happy. Is just so happy to see them. And she like flops over to you. And the second you start petting her, she pees because she's so excited. She's so cute. I love her. I love puppies. Puppies always do that. When they get excited, they just pee everywhere. And it's fine when they're tiny. It's fine when they're itty bitty dogs because they just do like the tiniest piddle in the world and you're like, "Oh, you silly girl. Oh, you silly baby. Did you pee?" And then we have gigantic dogs like Ada, who were already bigger than my dog when they were like 3 months old. And I go to pet her and she does a full ass pee all over the place. And I'm like, Ada, no! Is she fat? No. It's really dangerous for Dachshunds or like even Dachshund mixes to be overweight. It's so bad for their back. Yeah. You have to be really careful. Can we turn the pee wagon around? Turn the pee wagon around. I don't think you guys, I don't think you appreciate what we got going on here, gang, okay? Blech. No, I had a thing. I was gonna go there. I had my foot in the door. And then I looked away for 1 second, and now I can't remember what the door was. No, I love sausage dogs. They want to be inside your skin. They
lay so close to you. They're like on you. They're up against your face. And it's not enough. They want to just like meld with you. Can you tell a story about the outside dogs on the farm with your parents in the USA? I mean, sure. Yeah, we only had outside dogs when I was growing up because my mom's allergic to them. So they were like exclusively outdoor farm dogs. They never came in the house. Unless it got too cold, then we would put them in the garage with the space heater. Yeah, when I was born, we had collies. And one of them got eaten by wolves. Coyotes, sorry. One of them got eaten by coyotes and the other one died of old age. And then we got Penny, my Dalmatian, and she ate rocks as established. And and then we had Jake. And Jake, I think, is the best dog I've ever had. I will never have another dog like Jake. Jake was such a special boy. He was a Australian Shepherd Border Collie mix. And God, he was just the best dog in the world, man. Oh, I'm sad talking about him. No, he was great. He was just like so smart and so eager to please and just like loved us. My mom, who refused to touch dogs, would always pet him because she was like, I just feel bad. He's so sweet. So she would come home, pet him, and then go inside and vigorously scrub her hands. Welcome back. Thank you so much. But yeah, I would get another dog like that in a heartbeat. Welcome back. Thank you. Man, he was just the best dog. But yeah, all of them slept outside exclusively. We had like a quintessential doghouse. Welcome back. Thank you so much. So many resubs. Thank you guys. Yeah. They all slept in a doghouse. And it's wild to me now thinking about that because like it must be so scary for a puppy to come home to a new place and then have to sleep outside. Like we had a kennel around. So there was a doghouse and then we had like a big kennel that went around the doghouse. So they basically had like a chicken run, but for a puppy. So they were safe. And we would put, hello, welcome back. We would put one of my big blankies into the doghouse with them. But I'm sure it was so scary for babies. Peach is my first indoor dog, though. The frog sub bar is healing. Let's take a look. How's the frog sub bar going? Hello, sub goal frog. Oh? Oh, all right. Look at that. It went down further. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. This is what happens after a subathon, guys. It's okay. Nobody panic. It's okay. It's okay. This is what happens. Look, if any of the people that weren't subbed before stay subbed after that first like post subathon month, then that's great. But you can't do a subathon and expect that all of the people that subbed or were gifted a sub are going to stick around. Welcome back. Thank you so much. So you mentally kind of have to expect that it's going to go right back to where it was. The hope is that you're delightful and people are like,
I think I'll stick around for a little bit. But it's not a guarantee. It's not a guarantee. For your brain, you just gotta be like, possibly, we're gonna go right back down where we were. Hello, welcome back. Thank you so much. Yeah, absolutely. Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Cat Gang, guys. Lorelei, thank you so much for the gifted subs. Welcome, gang. Grim Joey, Graf Vitnir, Scullywix, Gandalf the Grey 2, and Wimry. Welcome to the Cat Gang, guys. Be sure to thank Lorelei for your subs. Getting them primes in. Mm-hmm. Delicious, delicious primes. I wish I could stay subbed. I have too many streamers I like. I can only afford Twitch Turbo. Don't even worry about it. Never feel like you have to apologize or anything like that. It's all good. I'm happy you're here at all. Unlock a random emote. Oh, we're in a hype train. I didn't even realize. I didn't even know we had a prime command. I saw PZN type in ! prime and I was like, that's not gonna do anything. And it did. Embarrassing. Hello, welcome back, Charlotte. Thank you so much. A professional through and through. Springfart, welcome back. Thank you so much. I know, look at me. I always know what's going on. I always know what's going on. We do have a guest on Geek Enders today. Oh my God, we do. The lovely Ravs is gonna be joining us today. I know. Yeah. Ravs from the Convergence Indie Showcase? Ravs is great. Such a sweetheart. Hello! Thank you so much. Welcome back. I forgot I still had a prime. Here you go. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Ravs knows how to sit in a chair, unlike Sips. So true. Although it would be a very good bit if when we started the show, Ravs was completely leaned back in the chair. I've never caught a Geek Enders live. Does the stream just run into it? So, it used to, but I found that it's really beneficial for me to have a break in between. So, Geek Enders starts, for me, if you're BST, Geek Enders starts at 4 p.m. and I normally either end the stream at 3 and then come back at 4 for Geek Enders, or go until 3:30 and then swap to the Geek Enders splash screen and just play music until we're ready to do sound check. So either way, it will always start around 4 o'clock. Oh my gosh, the command says GMT. Embarrassing. How sick nasty would it be? You know how like Discord has the universal time command? We need that.
We need that on Twitch, man. Hello, welcome back. Thank you so much. And Big Pushing, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Geekenders is what got me back into watching yours and Jesse's content again after I fell off after co-optional. And y'all are as fun as ever. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you feel that way. Need to learn how to do that in Discord. If you, on your browser of choice, if you just type in Discord Universal Time Command, there are websites that will do it for you. It is a number code. Welcome back. Thank you so much. So there are websites where you can just put in like this day at this time, and then it'll give you like options. So like, do you just want it to show the time? You want it to show the day? You want it to show the day, the name of the day of the week, and the time, right? Like the whole shebang, whatever. And then you can just click to copy that. And then when you paste it, it'll just be numbers, but it will show up as, for whoever's looking at it, it'll show up as the time that it will be for them based on their time zone, which is sick. It's so sick. And I would love to be able to like in my title, right? In my title on Twitch, if I was able to say Silk Song at, and then just use a time command like that and put it in the title and have it show up at whatever time it's gonna be for you, that would be sick. But yeah, there's websites that do it for you. So you don't have to like count seconds. Slaps table. Excuse me, Mr. Twitch. I have an idea that you're gonna wanna hear. Seen widgets for doing that below the stream, but not the title. Yeah, I think the built-in schedule does that. The built-in schedule on Twitch, I think, changes it for you, doesn't it? I think. Is it lip chappy season for anybody else? Is anybody else rapidly feeling themselves get into, why does my whole face feel like it's cracking season? Bleh. I don't like it. The edges of my lips hurt. John chatting. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. We've had a couple cold mornings. Don't add to their workload. It's should I get the winter duvet out of the cupboard time? Yeah, that's where we're at. I really want to do the chicken wire ghosts this year. Really want to do it. I think I need to just commit. Use the winter duvet all through summer? Oh gosh, we can't. I'd die. I'd sweat my skin right off my body. It's hard because I like the weight, you know? Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. I like the weight, but I can't deal with the heat, man.
Train success. What did we get? What did we get? A shy ghost. All right. I got a shy ghost. Yeah. I also have gotten into the terrible habit of just sleeping in my clothes. I think because we had so many years there where I was getting up constantly in the middle of the night. And I was like, what is the point of getting out of my sweatshirt? You know, why would I take my jumper off when I'm just going to be getting up and walking through this cold ass house in like 20 minutes? So I would just go to bed in my full clothing, socks, sweatpants, sweatshirt, you know. And so when it gets too hot, I just lay on the bed but don't put a blankie on. I could never, I'd melt. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. I do that all the time. My wardrobe's all comfy clothes anyway. Yeah. Well, yeah, like we were talking about how hard it is to get ready for school. Any of you who are still in school or recall the school days, how hard it is to get ready for school when you're like, I'm already so tired and I don't want to get out of my warm bed and be freezing and put on freezing cold clothes. This is my workaround. When I have to get up, I'm like, I'm already in my clothes. You know, I'll get my morning done in my nice warm clothes and then I'll take a shower and I'll put, you know, new comfy clothes on. A nighttime showerer. I don't like taking showers at night. I don't like taking showers at night if I'm the only adult in the house. So if it's like Clark's asleep and then there's just me, I don't like, I have weird paranoias about that. So I don't like to take a shower because the whole time I'm in the shower, I'm like, what if something happens to her and I can't hear it? You know, like that, all that stupid shit. So, yeah. So I shower in the mornings and it's nice. I have to rip the blanket off like a Band-Aid after pushing time to the absolute limit of what I have available to get ready for work. Yeah. Yeah, Cosmic, I was saying that one of Sam's either birthday or Christmas gifts forever ago was a towel warmer. The intended use is that you put your bath towel in it to wrap yourself in after a shower or a bath. And it has now gained another use, which is I put Clark's school clothes in there around like 6 a.m. And then when she gets up at 6:30, her clothes are nice and toasty. So she gets out and it's cold, but then she can put on nice warm school clothes and it just makes the whole process so much easier. But if our radiator was working, oh my gosh, if we had if our radiators and our heat in general was working, you just hang the clothes up right next to the radiator and I'm sure it would do the same thing. What happened to the radiator? Oh gosh, we haven't had hot water in, I guess we've had it off and on since we moved here, but we just haven't had it, period, in months. When we moved in, the water heater was on its last leg and it broke. And so now we have to replace it. We have reset it, bandaged it, done anything we can to make it keep working, and it just is not doing it. So yeah. So the reason that we haven't had like a ton of pressure to do anything about it yet is because we have an electric shower. So the shower heats up water on its own. And then the washing machine and the dishwasher both do the same thing. So the three important things that we need to be able to have hot water produce their own hot water. They heat up water internally. So really the biggest issue is heating. So we've just, when we've needed heat, we just make a fire. But I would love to have a working water heater. How do you make tea with no hot water? Kettle. Kettle, my darling. Yeah, I do think that's probably why they have the electric shower, is maybe because they've had this problem before. Maybe the water heater has always been a little suspect. Although I think electric showers are maybe more common here than in other places. That feeling when you're desperate and you use the kettle to fill the bathtub. Oh my gosh. Sam, Clark was like, I haven't had a bubble bath in months. And we were like, yeah, well, we don't have water to fill up the tub, honey. I'm sorry. And then Sam decided to Superman it and was like, but you know what? We could just use the shower head to fill up buckets of hot water from the shower, and then I could put those in the tub for you. And Clark was like, oh, that would be amazing, Daddy. Could you do that? Homie, when I tell you this man was bringing buckets of water into the tub for an hour to fill up the tub. He was like, this was such a mistake. I was like, I know, but she's gonna be so happy. Dude, he was like, this takes so many buckets of water. What is this? But she got her bubble bath, man, and she stayed in there for a long time. She really, it was worth it. I know, it was very cute. Very cute. Sam's a cute dad or whatever. Pinches his cheeks. I love this guy. Points. That's when you hook up a hose to the shower head.
Oh my God, I suggested that. I think that would work, right? Just take the shower head off and then attach a hose. Surely, right?
No, it's too late. He was committed to the buckets. I know, but for next time. And I know you're gonna say maybe for next time, just get a new boiler. Guys, they're so expensive. They're so expensive. And we've looked at grants, and we do not apply for a grant, unfortunately. So we're just putting it off. It's one of those like, well, we're okay for now. But it does, you know, it's like a quality of life dip, but not a horrible one until it gets really cold. And then it's like, fuck, it would be so nice to have heat. God, you know what would be great is if we had heat. The boiler-thon, yeah. Sam is a go big brain, and I'm a nickel and dimer, right? So in Sam's mind, he's like, well, there's other stuff in the kitchen that we want to change, so we should just do it all at the same time. And I'm like, or we could replace the boiler. Or we could just replace the boiler. You know, that's me. Our stove doesn't really work either. So he's like, well, the water heater and the stove are on the same side of the kitchen. So maybe we should just like renovate that entire side of the kitchen. And I'm like, just get a water heater, man. Or we'll just get a water heater and then deal with the stove another time. You know, one thing at a time. I don't need it all done at once. We don't need it all done at once. I'm like Sam with that. My partner is on your side. I just think sometimes when you, oh, sorry, some of you guys are in ad jail. I just think that sometimes when you say, well, let's just get it all done, you wind up putting yourself in an uncomfortable position for way longer because you wanted to do so much all at once. And it creates more variables and more goalposts to get to before you can deal with any of the problems. You know? I would rather have like a weird looking water heater sitting in our kitchen while we figure everything else out that worked than a broken water heater that's like nicely tucked away, you know? Like, Sam would love to just go to a store and be like, hi, I want to buy a full bedroom set to put in the guest room. You know, and that way it's just done and he doesn't have to think about it anymore. And I'm like, well, I mean, we've got stuff that can work in there. We should probably get a new bed frame at some point. But like, we've got like little things here and there that we can put in there, and I bet I can find a little desk. You know, we just think about things from different points of view. And I think one requires just more patience, you know. Yes, I agree. I think Lemony Lime said part of it is a neurodivergence problem. Heat now is better than heat later. Bro, it's about to get cold. What are we doing? Living in filth. Looks around. What filth? Look at this water. Sparkling. Beautiful. Hold on. Come here. Come here. Come into my office. Come here. Look at that. Sip it. Delicious, pure drinking water, okay? About that 3-week-old half-full cup of coffee? Huh? What? Where? Where? What music is this? What happened here? How did we get here? Wait a minute. Sonic music? That's not where we were. We weren't in there. Oh well. Oh well. What time is it? We got 20 minutes. In 20 minutes, I'm gonna... 20 minutes. I don't know why that was so wet. In 20 minutes. Ew, it happened again. Hold on. Get it together. Okay, in 20 minutes, I'm gonna peace out, get my kids' club stuff together, take a shower, get ready to be in meat space. Why did you do that? I hated that. I hated it too. Why do you think I kept stopping? Walk the dog. Yes, walk the dog. Yeah, I'm gonna walk the dog as well. So much to do in an hour. Dukes went into the car AI voice. Hello. Please turn left at the next intersection. Thank you. I'll put that on my CV. Good GPS voice. Can read teleprompter. I gotta add some stuff on there, man. Mind the gap. Daffy? Donald? Donald is the one that has that voice. I've never been able to do a Donald. Daffy has a lisp, I think. A NIDS player? It's NIDS. You know what? No, don't tell me. I'm gonna look it up. NIDS 40K. Tyranids? Ah. The bugs. The swarm. The Zerg, if you will.
like the Nurgle stuff. Yeah. Will there be a point where you start doing Geekenders as a mushroom? No, I don't think so. I think I'll always be Meat Space Dukes. Unless we have VTuber guests. We're gonna have Summer back on again soon. And I'll definitely be a mushy for that. But no, I don't see myself like permanently swapping to Shroom on Geekenders. I think I'll always be on cam. Can't leave Jesse all alone. Not in the meat space by himself. Jesse among VTubers is like a real actor in the middle of the Muppets. Yeah. Yeah, he's in Space Jam. Speaking of Daffy. Don't worry, we have already discussed the Mushroom Warframe. Ad nauseum. I'm very excited about it, though. I'm excited to be a weird little mushroom man. Shoot little dumpies at people. Absolutely. I think it's gonna be fun. Time for me to go debase myself to the devs and say, hello. Please, what do I gotta do to get that mushroom guy? Welcome back. Thank you so much. It feels weird how long I've been watching you, having a kid, and I have 3 myself now. Look at us. Look at us, how we've grown. I hope your kiddos are doing good. And you, obviously. How do you do? I see you've met my VTubers. You just use the GPS voice, and you just put VTubers in Rocky Horror songs. And then you put Jesse Cox's face over Tim Curry's. And then you put VTubers in the... This might be a lot more work than is necessary. This might be too much work, actually. No, no, no. Look, guys. I think it's doable. The oldest started 1st grade this year. Oh my gosh. Sparky's in 3rd. It's wild. Every year feels like such a huge jump. It's that meme picture of the guy with all of the leashes. But it's just Jesse with every VTuber on the leashes. Remake the Muppet movies, but replace the Muppets with VTubers. See? See, now we're cooking. Taps forehead. Here we go, guys. You get it. We get it. We have good taste. We know what's funny. We get it.
Chat, what are we getting? Chat, what's going on? I went to make Hot Pockets. What are we doing? Are we getting pizza?
We should. We should get pizza. No, we shouldn't.
Yes, we should.
A lot happened behind the scenes in my brain just then. I was like, yeah, we should get pizza. And then I was like, wait, Sam and I got pizza yesterday. So I was like, wait, no, we shouldn't get pizza. And then I was like, wait, I didn't eat pizza though. Only Sam ate pizza. Yes, we should get pizza. I need to say more of what's going on in the noggin out loud. Yeah, the angels on my shoulders. One's going, we should get pizza. And the other one is going, we should get pizza. And I'm like, huh? Yeah. It's like Inside Out. Sounds like we're getting pizza, baby. My kid is starting to enjoy better made pizza, which is like great, but also I'm worried we're gonna get to a point where when we just want like the shitty stuff, she's gonna go, no, thank you. Where is my, stone baked thin crust margarita pizza? And Sam will be like, honey, the crust is stuffed. The crust is stuffed. It's amazing. And she'll be like, Yeah. Drops it into the trash. Disgusting. No, because we went to like, there's a pub close-ish to us that we went to, and we were looking at the menu and we were like, well, kind of the only thing that we know our kid will reliably eat is the cheese pizza. And it showed up and she was like, oh, it looks kind of weird. And Sam was like, bro, you got to just commit. You got to try it. It's going to be so good. And she took a bite and was like, wait, this is great. And we were like, hell yeah. And in my mind, I went, amazing. Oh, but also, oh no, we've improved her palate. This might be a mistake. Yeah, Queza, I think that's a great idea. When we were watching the clip where I had little trinkets all over the mushroom cap, I was like, oh, that was so fun. I miss it. I agree. We should have a way to get those back. Channel point redeem sounds like a good idea. Ah, I cannot get my kid to eat a pepperoni for the life. Yeah, stickers, 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 stickers everywhere. I know, my mods have been so well behaved. Pape Tools has just been on. It's always on. It's always there. Don't want to disturb during the streams. I appreciate that. Mods are busy keeping us in line. I'll be brave. I found the stickers overwhelming visually after a certain point. Well, I think maybe one of the benefits of it being like a reset thing, right? Like a channel point redemption, is there will probably rarely be more than a couple. Yeah. That's okay. That's okay. Someone said, oh goodness, the subs are really dropping fast. They are. And that's all right. We were happy to have you while we could. I feel like it was just yesterday Twitch suggested this Dex bonus person doing a stained glass puzzle game. And now I've gotten to watch your mushy grow up. Oh, I know exactly what game you're talking about too. I ended up covering my whole door in stickers instead of using a book, and my mom was so mad. Reverse subathon, how fast can you lose them? No, wait. I don't want to lose them. I'm just at peace with losing them. It's different. Different, guys. Ah, goodness gracious. Okay. Well, boy howdy. We had so many people in here today. Thanks so much. I'm so glad we got to look at the fan art. We looked at the clips. Like I said, we're going to plan to do that every Friday. So, hello, welcome back. Oh no, it's a gift. Thank you so much for the gifted sub, Dino Dax. Melkurian, welcome to the Cat Gang. Make sure you say thank you. Yeah, it was a fun hangout today. Yeah, we'll do that every Friday. We'll look at any like fan and community stuff. Hello, welcome back. And I'd love to add on to that because clearly that only took us like an hour of the stream, you know, and I'm happy to yap clearly, but but yeah, any other like community focused stuff that we could do, I think would be fun. So I'll have a thunk on that. Okay, let's see. Let's scroll back. Okie dokie. I'm gonna read off the activity feed now. Thank you all very much. AKA Rook, thank you for the 11 months. Nachos for the 88. Vet for the 45. Boone, thank you again for the raid, buddy. I appreciate it. Mail Malay, thank you for the gifted subs. Carrion Ghoul for the 46 and Satan for the 111. Inspector Gadget for the 31. Milo for the 20. Barry Carlian for the 56. Banisteriopsis for the 124. Crazy. Plasma Phoenix for the 91. Octo for the 100. Happy 100, buddy. Hasmo Bean for the 59. W1200, thank you so much for the gifted subs. Blanco for the 17, Jazz Jackrabbit for the 111, SP Wolf Tech for the 98, Masona for the 130, Catis for the 81, Jasper for the 2, Gex for the 5, Flint Whitelock for the 82, Dr. Pepperica for the 21, Lorelei for the gifted subs, Charlotte the Designer for the 7, Springfart for the 92, POW's Journey for the 33, Fatima Lynn, thank you for the 3, Big Pushing for subscribing, welcome to the Cat Gang, Minish Menace, thank you for the 25, Pixel Pandorica, thank you for the 20, Baptized by Rum for the 3, Misharibo and Dino Dax, thank you for the gifted subs at the end here, and Hayes Loves Tacos, thank you for the 27 months. Thank you, everybody. Again, if you were gifted a sub today, make sure you say thank you. If you came over on a raid, I appreciate it. Thanks for sticking around. I hope you will see you again. So I'm going to end the stream now because I need to take my dog for a walk and take a shower and stuff. But we will be back with Geekenders. Our guest today is Ravs. So we will be back in like 50 minutes with the splash screen, and then we'll do sound check, and then we'll get cracking. So we'll see you then. Let's see who I can send you guys to for now. Bop. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 bop. Oh my gosh. Let's go say hi to Jonathan Ong. Oh my gosh. No H. Okay. There we go. Jonathan does piano streams and music streams. It's lovely. So go hang out, have a nice time, spread love and joy. I will see you guys back here in an hour, okay? Take care of yourselves, everybody. Bye-bye.